What's up, guys? This is Mad Squash 924 here. Welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This is a new part of a new episode. We just finished Kashyyyk. That's what we just did. We're on the Ebon Hawk. We're gonna go talk to the crew. We're gonna head to Yavin, and then maybe we'll head to Tatooine or Manon. And the reason saying going back to Tatooine is because of Mission's brother,
Hey there.
Griff.
What can I do for you?
So I want to talk about
Maybe
your
if
brother.
we get these tat glands for him, things will work out. Or maybe he'll finally see the light and turn over a new
Excuse me.
leaf. I know it's not likely, but it's all I have to hope for.
Yeah, like I said, we have the tack lands, so we can actually do that for Mission. Let's talk to Canderous and the rest of the crew. I know HK-47's story is done, so we actually don't have to talk to him anymore. Same with Karth. We don't have to talk to Karth anymore.
What do you want?
Tell me more about the Mandalorian
The war
Wars.
we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history. But it was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it.
And how much did you lose
There weren't
exactly?
many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him. After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks. Revan's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor, only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now.
There was also something he also never mentioned that Revan also did. And the book, it was also said that Revan also took the Mask of Mandalore himself, which is the whole way you become Mandalore. And he took it and he hid it off-world, so no other Mandalorian could find it. And in retrospect, nobody else could become the new Mandalore, so I guess it makes sense why they became bandits. Because it was it's symbolic. They didn't have the dark saber. The dark saber wasn't even a thing until Disney took over.
Yeah, I came to Taris. And forcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Taris and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Taris could offer were nothing to me. But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting.
Well, I'm honored.
Maybe later I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, we should get on with our lives. Is there something else you want to know?
Yeah, give me stimmies, boy.
Here's a strength boost. There anything else you...
Yeah, we're gonna get
Here's a
stims.
strength-
That's what we're
there
gonna do
anything
next.
Here's a stamina. There anything else you need?
It's interesting, though. I guess there's more things we could talk
Here's
to
a
Canderous about
speed.
later.
There anything else?
Maybe after we go to
Here's a
Yavin 4,
speed.
he'll
There anything
say
else you-
more stuff.
Hey, don't worry. A real warrior. There anything else you... Your choice.
Cool. Let's see. HK doesn't need to talk. Oh, but we do have Jolie now.
Got something on your mind, dude?
He makes healing kits. I totally forgot about
I
that.
suppose I could whip up something, a few herbs and such. You do know that the best alternative is not to get hurt, right? Well, not to say that you go
Yeah.
leaping into the path of blaster fire or anything, but I know how you young people get. Here, take it.
Which is nice. Oh, he gives us life support packs. It's like the best type.
How
I didn't know he
much
did
could you
that one.
possibly need? Ask me later when you're
Okay,
actually
so he only gives us around
Got
2.
something
We
on
only
you.
have 2. Wow, he actually doesn't have anything to say. That's funny.
Oh, I get it.
Let's see. We don't need to talk to T3. We could talk to Zabar about getting more grenades. I mean, you might as well take advantage of it, you know? Quick and simple. What about you, Juhani?
What is it?
Oh, she sounds off. What's up?
I have been bothered by something of late.
And what exactly is
I never
it?
told you where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child?
Nope.
I suppose I was trying to deny what I was feeling.
What are you trying to tell
I
me?
have been wrestling with my feelings inside. Trying to come to terms with it, but I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known, except those on Dantooine.
Oh. Your planet
Taris.
is...
It was Taris
Yeah.
that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastila. Taris, my homeworld.
I mean, I'm sorry, I just didn't
If it
know.
were not for you and Bastila, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastila. Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood. Just
but
let
like,
me vent my anger. I need someone to blame. Something. Anything. I hated that world. Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist.
I mean, here's the thing. Mission's taking it way better than you. And she was, like, sad about it. You're just mad about it for, like, no reason. It's kind of weird. And she said she hated that planet. Mission actually liked the planet. It just was a little rough. I mean, I don't have any excuses. I mean, I did what was needed to be done.
I suppose I realized that. But it is so hard to lose your entire past. You would not understand.
You're right. I don't.
I suppose that is to be expected. Everything will turn out for the best, as long as we remain focused on our task. I am sorry. I will try not to distract you in the future with my trivial experiences. We should stop for now.
Okay. You have anything
Yes.
else?
What is it?
You have anything
I
else?
was remembering Taris.
What about it?
Was a horrible place to have to live. At least in the lower cities where the non-humans tended to get relegated. Living for years in a place with no sun, living off the trash dropped from the upper levels, and the meager pay doing back-breaking labor.
And the frickin' rat ghouls, am I right?
There was always the danger of rat-ghouls coming up from the sewers, or more mundane predators living and working in the area. My family and I struggled each and every day to make something of our lives. But we could only go so far. Taxes from the corrupt government, more fees from the gangs controlling the streets, and whatever was left paying for what food and medical supplies we could afford.
I mean, I can't. I mean, that makes sense why no one would help you, I guess. I mean, if you looked at the upper city, there's a lot of people that were really specious, and they hated aliens, you know? So I'm not entirely surprised, but the lower city, you would think the lower city would at least look out for each other somewhat.
And of course, there was the constant bigotry and hate from the more affluent and human citizens. Lord,
As I said.
over us living below. Every once in a while, a rich human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived and laughed at the mockeries that were our successes. But I have come to meet many decent humans in my travels since those days. Indeed, some of the greatest people I have ever met are human.
That's great. To be fair, though, decent humans are indeed hard to
I have
find.
noticed that. But the Jedi Order seems to have collected a fair number. The Jedi who encouraged me to join the Order. The one who was with the group going to fight the Mandalorians. she was human. I am sorry. I am getting away from my point. If there even was one. Sometimes I curse the day my parents fled to Taris. But then again, if they had not, I would not be where I am today.
Where did they flee from? Cathar?
Another story for another time. For now, we must continue our own epic. To save the galaxy, if we can.
Okay. About that story, you want to like do it now?
Of assistance to you, Padawan.
I was wondering if you wanted to talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Nothing for now. Apparently nothing. Okay. Who else do we got to talk to? We have, I think, Bastila, and that is it. And then we can roam around to a different planet.
How can I help?
Let's see. You said you wanted to say something to me.
Yes. I promised you an answer when we reached the Ebon Hawk, didn't I? But I'm afraid you won't like it. We should have some privacy for this. You're stronger than I am, and there's no point in telling me otherwise. You will be a great Jedi, I think. I hope. In some ways you make me feel weak, like I'm caught up in the wake of our destiny. But at the same time, you make me feel stronger, more alive.
I mean, isn't that what the bond does, though? I mean, it just makes sense. I'm more alive when I'm with you, I guess, just because of the way the bond works.
I realize now these feelings are part of the bond we share. The Jedi Council surely realized this. They knew my loyalty to the doctrines of our order would be tested on this mission. By facing and overcoming my feelings for you, I've learned a valuable lesson about control and the dangers of emotion. This is an important step in understanding the Force. I'm sorry if this is not what you wanted to hear, but I felt that it was important you know our infatuation was nothing more than a result of our powerful bond.
What? I mean, you trying to say I was just a stepping stone so you could become the master?
Please don't say it like that. You make it sound like I was using you. Don't you realize
I mean, kinda.
how difficult this was for me?
What about me?
Why do you think I came to this decision? I know how hard this is for both of us. You just kept pressing forward, so I had to be the one to step up and do the right thing. You're the one who can't face the truth. Malak has to be stopped. How can I do that if I let myself be blinded by my feelings for you?
I mean, we're gonna stop Malak. It's inevitable, Bastila. But I want to do it when you're at my side, not when you're against me. Or just using me.
You mean it, don't you? But how can I be sure you're not making a mistake? I have to resist. I have to be strong for both of us.
I mean, no, I'm right.
But I can't. Malak will...
I mean, love's a strong word. Love is strong. It's definitely infatuation. But like, hey. We're here. We're alone. Time is now.
Oh my.
Oh my. It's a shame they don't show that.
It was wrong. The Jedi are not allowed to fall in love.
But it does leave for speculation what else could have happened, I suppose. I mean, it wasn't exactly wrong to me, just saying.
It was a moment of weakness. When I kissed you, we shouldn't have. I'm sorry. No, I know we both wanted it, but we shouldn't have given in to our desire. We're Jedi. We can't act like this. Not now. Not while we still have to deal with Malak. I'm sorry. I don't blame you, but it was a mistake. I have to get out of here before somebody sees us together.
She's so embarrassed. It's hilarious. And I think that's actually her storyline to completion. It is. So we're done with Bastila now. Which is good. It means her story is now complete. And that's great. It is a little funny, though. I mean, she just said the kiss. I guess nothing else happened other than that. Let's see. Let's head back to Yavin and pick up some more stuff, idealistically. I don't think we'll head to Tatooine just yet. I think I'll go to Manam first. And I would say that because I remember there was a quest item we actually picked up from Tatooine that said go to Manam alone. And if we do that, it's actually going to lead us back to Tatooine later on and eventually anyway. So it just makes sense that we can do those both when the time comes instead of, go back and forth a bunch. Oh, look at that. It's Darth Malak.
Calo Nord is dead, Lord Malak. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
That's cool. Look at this warrior. Oh. Kind of Darth Maul-esque. He's kind of, rash.
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
Nice voice, dude.
As you command, Master, please.
You know, funny be if he was like in Yavin, and he just shows up at Yavin's at the Yavin station, and we're like, well, this is really awkward. We're at the store, and he's here. Would be hilarious. Okay, we are here. I do want to check on Juhani and Candace real quick once we leave Yavin, though. So I'll make sure I do that. And Jolie, I suppose. Let's see, who is the lowest level? Juhani is, HK47 is. Guess I haven't brought them in a while. To be fair, Kashyyyk was a planet that kind of forced us to use companions more than once, and we were not able to switch them out at any time. So there's that. Let's see, what do we have for her? Dex, I mean, we can boost her charisma, but that wouldn't actually do anything. Yeah, it just wouldn't do anything for us. We probably should up her dexterity, since she's a Jedi, so her defense modifier goes up, I'm thinking. Up her treat injury, her awareness. She has Master Force Jump and Master Sense now, which is good. Two-weapon fighting. Yeah, we are making her do that. And I probably should give her that as fast as possible. I mean, gotta give her heal. Kind of a thing she needs. Okay, we can master that now. Which is good. So now she won't take as nearly as many penalties as she did when she was wielding two lightsabers. And then for HK, I forgot how freaking gnarly he is. Look at his defense, his 30. It's disgusting. I love it. We'll up his constitution, so he gets more health. So he gets that little modifier. Battle droid logic, okay. We could also give him master toughness, perhaps. Yeah, let's give him master toughness, I think. Give him even more health, which would be amazing. Repair, demolitions. Holy shit, look at his defense now. It's 32. Wow. We'll give him the Baragwin droid shield. Oh, and at this point, I think it's good that we give him something, something else. 7 to 16. He was using this before? Yes, 5 to 12. No, he's using the Mandalorian blaster, correct? 6 to 13, yeah, okay. 7, that's 2 to 11, that's bad. 3 to 10. Chundar's blaster I just gave him? Yes. Okay, Chundar's blaster is actually the best for him. Only crits on 19s, unfortunately. But it does decent damage, I would say. We actually don't need the advanced targeting computer anymore. We can give him this. What about for Juhani? What is her will? 10? Her will's terrible. She kind of needs it. We give her strength gauntlets, but her strength is at 14, so it would be no point. Her constitution is at 14, so there would be no point in giving her the implants right now. Fortitude. Fortitude and reflex. What's worse? Technically fortitude if we get rid of the belt. Okay. And those are her lightsabers. She does more damage than me technically, but my blade is a crit blade. And hers is not. It just does more raw damage, I guess. Which is fine. Oh, what's this? Trandoshans. Where's our guy? Why isn't he talking? That's weird. Anyway, that's not good enough, Suvam. We know you have more. And we want it now. What? You can't just rewrite our agreement whenever you feel like it. The exchange won't stand for it. The exchange is in no position to dictate orders anymore, Suvam. Who's this? It's a stranger. You have been telling us everything. Now have you, Suvam? Tell you everything? What are you talking about? I don't have to clear anything or everything through you. What are we gonna say here? What's up, Suvam? What's going on? They're trying to extort me, that's what. They think just cause exchange is gone, they can take whatever they want from me. We are renegotiating our contract, Suvam. Well, I think you guys better get before I get pissy. Or what? You'll force us. Dead or alive, but you're gonna leave. No, don't fight in here. You'll destroy everything. Your threats don't scare us, human. We'll be back, Suvam. It's kind of weird. Oh. Thank you for helping, but I really don't think you should have provoked them like that. They can be impulsive sometimes. Still, at least I ended up in one piece, right? So that was a little weird. They're supposed to have like hissing noises, and they didn't. I mean, to be fair, we can't understand a word they say anyways, but they don't, because they don't speak Galactic base. But they understand it. What do you want? I want to buy some stuff. Sure. What do you have now? You have a heavy exoskeleton. I don't think you had that before. That looks new. Max dexterity bonus is a +2. It's pretty tasty. It's also medium armor. It's upgradable. It's 20,000 credits, though. Holy shit. You have a Baragwin Assault Blade. Sounds pretty sick, but who's using blades right now? Zabar Emission. I think she has one, does she not? She has something that's really good, I remembered. A Baragwin Assault Gun. 3 to 20. It's upgradable. And then Ion version of said gun. Could give that to T3. I mean, not T3, excuse me. HK-47. Save +1 to all. And immunity to mind effect and poison is cool. This is whatever. This is kind of really crap, actually. For 7,000? Yeah, who cares? Defense rating of 13. I remembered HK had one of 10. So it might not be a bad one to pick up. Unlimited uses for any of these. That's awesome. Wow, his stock is impressive today. We should sell some stuff to him, I think. So we can start acquiring some of this other stuff. We don't need a Jedi robe anymore. And we're past the point of combat suits. Nobody's wearing Davix armor. So do we actually need Davix armor is what I'm thinking. 8 and +3. It's medium armor. Trying to think. Mission has something good on Candaris has something good on. What does Karth have? Karth might want it. We don't need any Ichani light armor. We don't need this. I still have all the mods into this armor, so I probably should take them out and sell it at some point. We don't need the Zabrak combat suit. Do we need the Mandalorian battle armor? I don't think we do. It's plus 11. Well, defense bonus plus 11, but it has 0 for a dexterity bonus. It's terrible. It's a good price, though. Shiny Vibroblade. Don't need long swords. I don't know why you have those still. Mission's Blade sucks, apparently, but it's not worth selling. Same with the Prototype Vibroblade. We'll sell these normal Vibroblades. We don't need a Craft Double Sword or a Vibro Sword. The Double Vibro Sword, rather. Or these. I don't think we need any other lightsabers, so we probably should sell the lightsabers we're not using, because we're not getting any more Jedi. We have all the companions we have. So, actually, we don't need any red lightsaber, or this yellow one. I'll keep the crystals. Sell these blaster pistols are garbage. Sell the ion blaster. We'll sell these, they're worth a pretty penny. Heavy blaster we don't need. Mandalorian rippers. They're expensive and they don't do enough damage, so we'll sell those. We'll keep the Zabrak thing for now. We don't need that. Don't need the bowcasters. Don't need the disruptor rifle or the ion rifle. Or the light repeating blaster rifle. And we actually don't need these either. They crit on... They have a crit chance, which is kind of cool, I guess, but... Don't need them. Salbar's bowcaster. We have grenades that we don't need. Except one. We need one for something in the future. What else do we not need? Do we need this? I'll keep it for now. We don't need this. Or that. Could sell some shields. That's worth $1,000, so I'll sell it. That's worth a pretty penny too. I think I'll keep it for now though. I'll get rid of Bredgic's belt. It's kind of obsolete at this point. And it's worth a pretty penny at that, so. Sell the stems. Yep, more stems. Get them out of here. We actually don't need any of these data pads. We don't need any mines. In fact, we need 0 mines. We don't need this advanced targeting computer. It's garbage to us. I'll keep these shields for the moment. Alright, let's go back in here. We have 37 grand to work with. So we got a lot more money than we did. That's fantastic. Now what do I want to pick up from him? I almost want to pick up another Peregrine droid shield. But have one for T3, you know? Trying to think what we're going to be using in the future here. I know what I want. I want... Where is it called? I think I want the heavy exoskeleton. I'll pick that up. Yeah. Let's pick this up. We don't need the Peregrine Shadow Armor. Personally, I don't think we do. Anyway. Oh, I do want the Peregrine Assault Gun for HK. I do want that. And that leaves us with $2,000. We could sell a few antidotes. We don't need 1 billion of them. Looks good. Looks good. Alright, let's get the hell out of here, I think. Would play, Zach with him, but, you know, who cares? We don't get anything out of it. I know eventually, later on, he sells even better stuff, which is crazy, because he sells good stuff now. So that's very exciting. Okay. Let's upgrade the stuff that we just acquired. Back with assault gun. Let us take stuff out of this and this. +3 bonus. Sonic damage. I want to take stuff out of Bendik's gun or Karth's gun. I'm going to take them out of one of them. I'll take out a Karth's gun. Look at that sonic damage. There's so much of it. That's sick. Heavy exoskeleton. We'll take the stuff out of Republic mod armor. We'll sell that. And we'll put it into here. Wow, look at that jump. That's sick. And then plus another 4 to defense. That's a very nice piece of armor. Technically, I don't even think we need the, no, somebody's wearing it. The Chani fiber armor. It must be Karth. Karth must be wearing that. We could give Karth a heavy exoskeleton instead. We could theoretically wear it. However, the only concerning bit I have is that, oh, Sansa's Keysblade. The only concerning thing I have about it is that, we won't be able to use our force powers. That's the only thing that sucks. We need better robes is what we need, but I don't know if we get better robes is the thing. Regardless, let's talk to Karth and Juhani. I mean, not Karth. Candace and Juhani real quick. What's
yeah, what do you want? Your choice.
Oh, he has nothing. Imagine Jolie has something.
On your mind, dude?
Oh, so why did you decide to come with me?
Yourself a fast little ship. I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful.
So you wanted to ride on my ship?
To be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
Okay, no, really. Why did you come? Are you bored?
I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Are you telling me my breath stinks?
No, but it could be. An Anduvian salt tablet would clear that right up, you know. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Andor Vex was his name. The force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
That's powerful. But, who is he? I couldn't tell you a damn thing about him.
Oh, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall. Okay, so is there some hidden meaning in this?
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed.
No.
Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young are we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
And then what happened?
Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck.
I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed too, or this could have just been gurgling noises. No, well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
What?
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
So, back to the question at hand, what does this have to do with you coming with me?
Well, hey, the chances may not be great, but when one has the opportunity to see something like that twice in a lifetime... Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
Interesting. He's such an interesting old man, isn't he? He's
How
great.
may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I don't know. Are you having assistance
What is it
to
you
me?
would like to speak to me about?
I'm not sure. Probably
Of
nothing
course.
then.
If there is anything else, I am here to help.
Of course you are. You're just not very helpful at the moment. It's really annoying, actually. Let us see here. Let's head to Manon. And I think we'll end the episode once we land. Unless we get attacked. We might get attacked. Who knows? It could happen. Oh, we're home free. It's nice. I hate getting attacked. It's the worst. Those bubbles? Huh. Pretty world.
You felt it, yes? Another vision? The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Revan and Malak. It is strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire surface of Manon is covered by nothing but vast oceans.
I mean, it did kind of look like the star map was underwater,
The
though.
ocean floor is vast, and much of it is uncharted, even by the native Selkath. But how could Revan and Malak have found their way down? No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Okay. One thing I want to do, I want to equip our companions with the new gear we just got, because I may or may not forget on the next episode. So I want to make sure I do that. Bring Karth, we'll bring HK. I think that's what we bought stuff for, if I am not mistaken. And apparently he has a level, which is good. What do we need? Oh, implants. Here you go, buddy. Alright, his defense is at a 21. It's pretty terrible. Now it's at 25. And he's stronger than ever. His strength is at 17. His constitution is at 15. But his dex is at 18. Damn. We actually don't need him wearing those gloves, that means. I wonder, do we have a better gun for him other than his own blaster? We must. 4 to 9, 8 to 15. Oh yeah, hell yeah. And then 7 to 14. I kind of want to swap those. There we go. There. His guns are better. It means we can take the garbage out of his weapons. Oh, we have 2 Mandalorian blasters? No, we have 1. And then for HK-47, we're going to give him the Baragwin Assault Gun. 7 to 16 plus 20. 6 to 38 plus 22. And he has a defense of 32. He is disgusting. Probably should have bought him the better gear, so his defense would have been 35. But we'll do that at a later date on a different day. But anyways, hope you guys all enjoyed today's episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. If you did, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, tell me you guys think of today's episode. And if you're new to my channel or watched me for a little while and you're interested in Knights of the Old Republic, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924, and don't forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!